From WLWT, this is Issues.
Hello, welcome to Issues. Hope everybody had a great Turkey Day. Well, I'm Jan-Michele Lemon Kearney of SESH Communications and the Cincinnati Herald, and yes, we have so much going on this week. A little later, Michael Bobo is going to talk to the Cincinnati chapter of the Lynx representatives about a great event that's coming up. You won't want to miss it, and you'll want to hear all about some programs that are happening there. Also, we're going to talk about Holibration. Okay, if you haven't been to Holibration, you are missing a treat, so stay tuned for that. First, we're going to talk about the Affordable Care Act. And some are saying, is Obamacare still around? Yes, it is. And there's an important deadline coming up. So let me introduce you to Ariel Miller. Welcome, Ariel.
Thank you very much, Jan-Michele.
And you are a volunteer with Healthcare Access Now, but
Right.
Your title is your Certified Application Counselor for Healthcare Access Now.
Right. So our role is to help people figure out what their options are and choose the plan that best fits their health needs and their budget. We're supposed to give unbiased advice, and it's free.
Okay, wonderful. Well, let's talk about Obamacare, or the Affordable Care Act. We know different Congress people and our president talked about repealing it. It's still in place.
Everything is still there.
And there's a deadline coming up December 15th. But let's talk about, what is it? What exactly do we have here with the Affordable Care Act?
This is for people who don't have insurance through their jobs. And that's a lot of people like home health care workers, people who run daycare centers.
People who work for small businesses.
Yeah, people who have their own businesses and
Right.
have to find insurance on their own.
Right.
And everybody knows it's very expensive and people face extraordinarily high deductibles. This law helps reduce the premium that you pay, and if you pick a silver plan and are in the right income level, it can also reduce your deductibles and co-payments, which are a huge barrier that people face and keep them from going to care when they need it.
Right, exactly. So now give us two examples, because you said there are two really good examples. You have one about the cuts in premium and one about reductions.
Okay, so suppose you're a parent and you've got a young adult child and you are very worried about this child because he doesn't have insurance.
Okay.
So young adults should definitely go online and check their options. I helped a young person last week, daughter of a friend from my church, and she found a policy for $41 a month with a zero deductible, and the hospital near where she works is in network. And this is important because she's a nature guide in a national park, and she could fall off the side of a mountain.
Oh my goodness, how awful. But the point is, if someone needs medical care, they should be able to get it.
Right.
And so the Affordable Care Act makes sure that people have insurance in place.
That they can afford. The federal subsidies reduce the premiums for eligible people, and if you get a silver plan and qualify, you can also get lower deductibles and out-of-pocket expenses.
Wonderful.
So the other example is a small
Right.
business owner, an artist in Dayton, who I talked to last week, and she was helped by another sister. She is 52 years old. She has arthritis and fibromyalgia, and she could not get coverage anywhere before the Affordable Care Act went into effect because of her pre-existing conditions. 52 years old, she found a plan for $41 a month with a deductible of $1,950.
Wow.
And she's really thrilled about that, and that's for 2018.
So I think people might be surprised about how little health care can cost, right?
Right.
I mean, I think people generally assume it's just too expensive. But
It is very expensive, and if you don't have an employer to help you pay these premiums, it's like astronomical. And so this act is designed on a sliding scale. It's supposed to help people based on their income.
Right, now let's talk about some of these income levels. So you have financial assistance is available, free coverage for adults making up to 138%
Right.
of the poverty level. So that's about $16,600.
A little over $16,000 a year for an
person,
individual.
or $33 for a family.
Right,
of four.
right. Now Medicaid is part of the Affordable Care Act, the expanded Medicaid for working age adults 18 to 64. So suppose you're a daycare provider and you don't have insurance, or you're a home health aide and you're taking care of other people's bodies and you're 45 years old and you don't have insurance and you've got high blood pressure. Well, you might very well...
Which is not uncommon at all.
Right,
Yeah.
right. I've met many people in exactly that situation who enrolled in Medicaid. And Medicaid in Ohio is still there, even though the legislature is trying to end it, and Governor Kasich has been defending it every step of the way.
Fantastic.
And this provides free health care, free hospitalization, free prescriptions, dental and vision for working age adults.
Oh, that's fantastic. That is
Yeah.
so important. So let's talk about where to apply.
All right, so if you want to apply for a marketplace plan, you would go to healthcare.gov. and follow the prompts. There's a link at the top that says Get Covered. You click on that. You can also window shop.
That's really, healthcare.gov is really easy to find.
Yes.
And for anyone who didn't write this down, they can go to WLWT.com. We will connect you to healthcare.gov. But for those who don't want to get on the computer, there's a number to call. There's
also an 800 number, and I don't have it memorized.
I've got it right here. It's 800, and we have it on the screen. You can tell us.
318-2596.
And tell us one more time. That's the Health Insurance Marketplace.
Right, and that is staffed 24 hours a day, and you can get somebody to help you. The disadvantage is...
Oh, and Ariel, let's say the number one more time.
800-318-2596.
Okay, just want to make sure people get that
number. Right. Okay. The disadvantage is you can't look at the plans unless you've got them up on your computer while you're talking to the person on that phone line.
Okay.
But you can do that by going to healthcare.gov, click on Get Covered, and then on the next screen, click on See Plans and Prices. And you can put in your income information, and then you can check the plans while you're talking to the person over the phone.
Okay, but I'm assuming even if you call that number and you don't have your computer, you can get some information.
Right, you can file an application. Right. And you can also get free local help in Cincinnati by calling United Way 211.
And that's so easy, 211. Okay.
Right, and a social worker on the other end of the phone will tell you the phone number of an assister near you.
Okay, so we're in December.
Don't wait, because everything is going to get very hectic.
Right.
The deadline is December 15th, and that's it. It's 6 weeks shorter than last year, so do not delay. Start now.
Oh my goodness, right. So we have until December 15th to enroll. That's the open enrollment period.
Right, but do not procrastinate. Mothers, tell your children, do not procrastinate. Mothers, you can get online and start for your children and find out what their options are and nag, nag, nag.
Okay, we'll get that going. Thank you, Ariel. Thank you so much for coming on. This is really important information.
I appreciate the opportunity, Jan-Michele. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you. To Michael, we'll be here in just a second. Stick with us.
Welcome back. I'm Michael Bobo. Today I have the pleasure of talking with some of the Cincinnati chapter, the Links Incorporated organization. I'm here with Dr. Shelley Hamler, who's the president of the Cincinnati chapter for the Links, as well as Ms. Jennifer Allen, who's a member of the Links Incorporated. Thank you, ladies, both for being here. I'm super excited right now.
Well, thanks.
I just love a lot of the events you all have in the city. It's such an uplifting and wonderful organization. Mm-hmm. So give me a little bit of information about the Links.
Well, the Links Incorporated is a volunteer organization comprised of approximately 15,000 women of color. Wow. And we actually provide service to our communities. We have 5 facets: the arts, international trends, we also have national trends, services to youth, and health and human services. And so what we try to do is to provide services so that we can have a better community. And as I said, it's an international organization. We've been in existence for 71 years, which is a long time. The Cincinnati chapter has been in existence for 67 years.
That's a lot. You know, I grew up knowing about the Links and hearing a lot about them. And then when I moved to Cincinnati, I wasn't really aware that there was a chapter, but I came to some of your events and they're always so very well put together. And I'm uplifted when I walk in the room to see all of those beautiful women. Oh. I believe that you inspire people so much to just keep moving forward, as well as learning about our history and our culture.
Well, thank you so much. And that's what we try to do. And now we're really excited about one of our new programs that we're launching. Yes. And that's the Links Leadership Academy for Girls. And so we're starting with 7th and 8th graders, and we're taking them all the way through high school. And we're hoping, as our program expands, that we'll be able to provide assistance for them for college as well. And so I don't know if you remember the old college jamboree, but yes, one of our link members, Vera, the late Vera Edwards, is the one who started that. And so we would, you know, our goal is to be able to have colleges and universities to come in and talk to the students about scholarships, about how to get financial assistance, etc. But the group is really comprised of phenomenal women. And so when we talk about the Leadership Academy for Girls, we want to be able to provide them with opportunities that they would never think of. We also want to be able to assist the parents in this road because, you know, it takes a village, that's for sure.
Whole village.
And so some of the things that we're focusing on is to be able to build a foundation of cultural confidence and competence with our young ladies, as well as to be able to enhance skills for success in school and career. Because not everyone is cut out to go to college necessarily.
That's true.
But we have to prepare our young people for the world of work. And so that's one of the other things that we're going to do, to enhance graduation readiness and life skills. And being a former high school principal and assistant superintendent, it is so very important to me to be able to provide our young people with the essential life skills. And I tell all young people, watch what you put on Facebook, because that's going to determine
in the future, because those are that information is archived on the internet, and a lot of the young ladies and young men don't understand that this is your image, this is your brand, and you have to be aware of it from a young age.
Absolutely, because employers will go and look at your Facebook page.
Let me ask you, how do people sign up to be part of this Leadership Academy?
Well, what we did, we worked through the Cincinnati Public Schools, and this is our first year launching it.
Okay.
And so we were able to work with and share this with the superintendent, Dr. Laura Mitchell.
Yes.
And she was very excited and very supportive. And so the students had to apply, because we really want students who really want more out of life, who want to excel academically. And we also want those who have the desire, but maybe not the knowledge or the wherewithal as to how to go about this. And so it's not just a student with all A's. You know, it's not just a student from low income. It's the student who really has that desire, the yearning for knowledge. And so
we should mention also, you have a great event coming up in this month.
And
our
Jennifer's,
fundraiser, yes, Give Love for the Holidays. And it's a time that we wanted as a chapter to be able to give people during this time of stress, to be able to just relax, enjoy excellent food, great company, and the beauty of a downtown hotel that is just wonderful, the Westin. So we decided to have this as our main luncheon for this year.
All right. So we have coming up also, can you just give us information about what's on the screen here, the actual day and everything of the event?
Okay. Yes, absolutely. It's Saturday, December 9th. It's from 11 to 2. You're going to enjoy entertainment. You're going to have raffles, baskets. We always have excellent, gorgeous baskets that people can bid on. It's at the Westin Hotel, 21st East 5th Street, and the ticket prices are $75. Now, it's not too late to get tickets. You can go on to www.cincinnatilinks.org, and you can order those tickets. You can come out and enjoy yourselves. Great. It's a great fellowship. It's a great event. It's something that we do annually, and it's just a wonderful time. It's literally a time to get together.
Well, we'll definitely give a link to the information on the WLWT.com website. I appreciate so much learning all this information. Thank you both for being here today.
Oh,
it was
thank
wonderful.
you so much, Michael. We appreciate it.
Perfect. We'll be right back with Jan-Michele.
Thank you.
am getting so hungry sitting here looking at Judy Sanderson's Carrots from the Earth. Delicious cakes. So let's talk about Holibration. Holibration is coming up December 9th. Miriam Kennard, one of the co-founders, along with Kathy Lewis,
Yes.
welcome. And Judy Sanderson, Carrots from the Earth. You're sitting here making us all hungry. All these treats look delicious, and there's more over there for everybody at the station, so we're excited. So welcome, both of you.
Thank you.
So let's talk about Holibration.
Holibration,
How did you and
hallelujah
Kathy,
celebration.
Hallelujah, yeah. How did you and Kathy come up with this idea?
Well, we were just talking about ways that we could do some things, and we're both in a business together, and not together, but we're in a business. And we thought that, you know, we don't have really an outlet for a lot of the small businesses.
Right.
And we don't have an area where it can be family oriented and people could come together with their family.
Right.
So we decided to take care of both of those needs.
This is so exciting. And this is the 5th year.
This is the 5th year, and it's grown every year.
Oh my goodness. Now Judy, I understand you were there year 1 and you've been there every year.
Yes, every year.
Tell us how you got involved with Holibration.
Kathy and I worked together many years ago.
Okay.
And so when she called me up and says, Judy, I want you to have a vendor booth for your carrot cakes. I was like, okay, count me in. Because I know Kathy, I know her style. I was like, whatever you say, I'm there.
Yeah.
And so
Kathy
I've
and
been
Miriam,
there.
you know if they do it, it's going to be
Yes,
fabulous.
exactly.
So yes,
Thank you, thank you.
absolutely. So you started year 1 and you've been there every year?
Yes.
And we should say, so I went last year, was my first year going, and it's at New Vision United
New
Methodist
Vision
Church.
United,
I really didn't know what to expect, but there were vendors, there was food, there were gifts to buy,
Yes.
entertainment. And
Santa Claus for the children,
Claus for the
workshops
kids.
for the children,
Yes.
entertainment,
Poetry
just
readings.
Yeah,
poetry
poetry
readings,
readings.
anything you
Yes.
would want to
Singing,
bring your
yes.
family to and stay all day or go and come back.
Right.
And we have a shuttle. We've grown every year. We've grown.
Yeah, you need a shuttle.
And we have a shuttle
because
from
the parking lot is full.
health
Yes.
department, and
Yeah.
not the health department,
From the Avon Fields golf course.
no, not that. We moved this
okay.
year. We moved this
Oh, you
year
moved?
to
Okay.
Mercy Health.
Oh, Mercy Health,
They're
right down the street
providing,
on
right
Reading
down the
Road.
street.
Okay. Mercy Health, and that's where the Showcase Cinema used to be right there.
Absolutely.
People can't miss it.
Absolutely.
It's right there. It's right past the
Exactly.
Norwood Lateral. So people can drive there. They have a huge
They drive
parking
there,
lot.
and then we have a shuttle back and forth.
Okay, they can just shuttle. It's only like 1 block. You
Right,
could even walk
right,
if the
right.
weather's nice. So that's perfect. Okay, so I understand there's a special guest coming this year.
Yes, there's a special guest this year, Bootsy Collins.
Bootzilla, woo! Love
He
him.
he won't be performing, but he'll be signing autographs,
how
and you can
exciting.
have your picture taken with him, and you can purchase his new CD.
Oh my goodness!
yes,
and he
yes.
is really something else.
Yes, for
he
him
is,
to
yeah,
lend
he
his
and Patty.
support to us, you know, it's
Yeah.
wonderful.
I love that. Okay, so tell us when it is. When is Holibration?
Holibration is December the 9th.
And that's a Saturday.
Saturday, December, at New Vision United Methodist Church, 4400 Reading Road, and it's free to all. Please,
yeah.
please bring a donation for our food pantry.
Okay.
And we shuttle from the Mercy Health Center, and we start at 10, and we're over at 4, and all day there's something going on.
So people can shop, they can eat.
The only thing we don't have is a nursery.
Okay.
But we're working on that.
You're working on nursery, okay. For
anyway,
next year, I
for
guess.
next year,
right.
right.
But children can come and they're, it's a nice safe space.
Yes, it
so
is
there's
very
so much
safe.
to do
And it's nice to see people come in as a family, and we'll have husbands coming in with their children to buy gifts for their wives.
That's special.
Last year we had grandparents taking their children in to buy gifts for the other grandparent or the parents.
Oh, my
It's a
goodness.
wonderful, happy. And what I really like about it is the fellowship that goes on.
Yes, yeah. You see everybody you know there. That's really fun.
And we have 2 floors of vendors.
Right. Yeah,
Two
and I didn't
floors.
even make it upstairs last year. And I said, oh, there's something upstairs too. So there's a lot going on.
Yes, there is.
And you'll be here with your cakes. Now, is there a
Yes.
way of finding you otherwise? How do people find Carrots?
Yes, Carrots from the Earth. We're currently selling the mini carrot cake in Jungle Gems, Eastgate, and
Are you
Fairfield
really?
location.
Oh, that's fantastic.
And we're also selling the carrot cake cup along with slices at Nordstrom's in Kenwood at the E-Bar.
Wow. So your business is booming, isn't it?
I'm
Yes, it
busy.
is.
It's a
Yes,
blessing.
it is.
It's
wow.
a blessing.
Are you doing Carrots from the Earth full time now? Or
I am. I am in my bakery full time.
And you've been doing this how long?
Almost 7 years.
Okay, fantastic. That is so. It's so good to see small businesses
Yes,
thrive.
it does. Yes, it
You know,
does.
and this, I mean, it's healthy because it's carrots, right? So we can actually eat all this stuff guilt-free.
And feel free to,
Yeah,
to be healthy.
Judy's not commenting, but they're. I mean, carrots are healthy.
Carrots is
so
the first
I'm like, I can eat
ingredient.
this and not feel
Okay,
guilty,
okay.
which is
If
what
you
I
wanna
plan
say
to do
that,
as soon
Jan.
as
You
the
want to
segment
say
is
that?
over.
Yeah, if you want to say that.
But there'll be lots of vendors in
Yes,
food.
there are
so-
lots of food vendors. There are
Okay.
lots. You can get your whole meal there.
I know, that is so great. Okay, so Holibration, it's free, it's open to the public.
Yes.
People don't need to RSVP, just show up.
Show up.
If they can find parking at New Vision United Methodist Church, they're welcome to do that. If not, right down the street at Mercy Health, and they can shuttle.
We would prefer that they shuttle.
You'd rather they shuttle? Okay.
Yes, yes.
They'll probably have a lot of vendors parking in the
Yes,
lot. Okay,
yes.
so let's send everybody down to Mercy
Down
Health.
to Mercy Health.
Right past the Norwood Lateral, get
Right.
on the shuttle and come on to New Vision.
Yes.
Now, will Santa be there all day?
Yes, no, Santa will only be there from 12 to 1.
12 to 1, okay.
12 to 1, and we serve the first 200 kids toys.
Wow. Oh, so the first 200 not only get to see Santa, they get
the toys also.
that is so fantastic. Wow. Okay, so that's Saturday, December 9th,
December
New Vision
9th.
United Methodist Church.
10
We're
to
going to have a
4.
Hallelujah celebration.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
And people can come and meet Bootsy Collins.
Yes.
Oh my
yes.
goodness.
And he'll
such
be
a
there
star.
at 1:30. From
At
1:30.
1:30 until 4-ish.
Until I think
Maybe.
about 3.
Okay, so don't wait till 4 to show up.
No,
okay?
don't do that.
Come
Don't do
on,
that.
come on, get there so you can see Santa, see Bootsy, see all the vendors, eat some of this delicious cake by Carrots from the Earth.
And we'll have the FOMO brothers singing.
Oh, good.
And we'll have the undercover band. We'll have
Okay,
all
and Jeff
kinds
is
of
saying, well,
things.
you've got to wrap this up. That's
Oh,
also
okay.
Jeff's church, so,
Yes,
so,
it is.
Jeff will be there. All right, thank you so much. We'll see you
Thank
December
you.
9th. Stick with us. Michael will be here with more events coming up.
Thank you. Thank you so,
So much fun. I had a great time. So Miriam was being really humble. She didn't point out that gorgeous necklace she was wearing, she made it, and she will be a vendor at Holibration as well. Okay, here's to Michael, and then I'll tell you about Friends of the Herald concert coming up. But let's let Michael tell you about the calendar first.
Perfect. First up, we have the African American Chamber of Commerce Holiday Party, Thursday, December 7th at the Great American Ballpark. For more information, call 751-9900.
And that's free for members.
Free for members, $25 for non-members.
Great, okay.
And next up is Black Nativity. The Cincinnati Black Theater Company's rendition of Black Nativity is Saturday, December 2nd, 2 p.m. and 7 p.m. Friday, December 8th, 7:30 p.m. Saturday, December 9th, 2 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. at the Word of Deliverance Church at 693 Fresno Drive. For tickets and more information, call 241-6060. And last up, we have the Loretta Mangrum Chorale Concert, Sunday, December 10th at 4 p.m. at the New Vision UMC located at 4400 Reading Road, and that concert is free admission.
Wow, lots going on with New
For the
Vision United
holidays,
Methodist
yes.
Church. Okay, so Friends of the Cincinnati Herald, thank you, Robert Humphreys, Curtis Fuller, all the Friends of the Herald, Shelley Hamler. The concert is December 16th, House of Joy, and it's free. All right, have a great week. Stay safe and stay positive.